On my show, I was there.
I just think it's a funny show. Do other people want to hear something?
Yes, I know the Sutton Foster story. And she's coming here.
Well then, what a great segue. Sorry if you've heard the story already. I'll try to embellish it more to make this more special. But, so the first day that, I get back to booking Glee, holy cow, this is amazing. Wow, I get to be on a popular television show. This is amazing. I kind of put together that this character was going to be romantically linked to Chris Colfer's character. And so I was like, oh man, I don't know anything about the show. I should probably get to know this guy a little bit. I don't know how friendly he is. I don't know what, if this is going to be weird. You want to get to know the people that you're working with. And my first day on set was I told this on the Alan Cumming show. I'm coming at this anyway. So if you saw that, forget about this.
So you thought you were on my show was actually Alan Cumming show?
I confused you with Alan Cumming. Tell you what, let me tell you both my deep darkest secrets. There you go. Sorry, I'm trying to save myself. But this isn't a secret. So the first day, I had tickets to go see Sutton Foster at this now gone theater company in Los Angeles called Reprise. And hold on, here it comes. Here's that sandwich.
The whole rehearsal period, every 5 minutes on the 5 minutes.
It's not me, baby. So she said, "Oh my God, you're me." I'm like, "No, you're you. We can be us together."
I'm gonna laugh and cry.
Maybe you had the same sandwich. You had the same sandwich? Okay. Anyway, back to the Sutton Foster story. Sorry, I've never been one for being brief. So that day, I had tickets that night, but of course, because I was shooting this television show, I was like, well, screw those tickets. I'm working on television. I got out around 3 or 4 o'clock to the point where I was like, oh man, I could go. My friend dropped out of seeing this thing, and I don't know, none of my friends in LA are the type to go see this kind of stuff.
You sound annoying.
Well, yeah. It's like all my theater friends they don't know her. So they're not musical theater friends. These are people that I right here in Colorado.
Straight in theater. I can't keep going.
So I went to Chris and I was like, hey man, this is like a long shot. I have an extra ticket to Sutton Foster. If you're busy, it's all good, but you're welcome to join me if you want to see me. Oh my God, I love her. I'd love to come. I was like, oh, thank you. I mean, I'm a relative stranger at this point, and I was really touched that he was so, willing to come along. And I was like, love to pick your brain about the show. I don't know if our characters are going to interact. I think they might, so if you just give me, seriously, I didn't know. It's juicy now because of what ended up being on the show, but at the time it was, I really needed help. I didn't know anything about it. So we went to go see Sutton Foster, me and Chris Colfer, and I remember going because I was like, if this relationship on the show is going where I think it's going, Chris and I will never ever go out in public together ever again. So I kind of, embraced that opportunity. I think the only time it ever happened again was by accident. We were at the same place. We're like, oh dude, get out of here. We can't see together. So I remember we got some dinner. We went to see Sutton Foster. She was amazing. It was the first time I'd ever seen her. And I was always very, I loved telling that story about Chris because I liked telling how gracious he was and so nice to me. That even though he was years younger than me, it was still he was the big TV star. He won a Golden Globe, and I was, this new guy. Very cool. So I have nothing but nice things to say about Chris Colfer.
Oh, that's nice. Are you guys talking about putting a show together, like a live show together?
Well, Chris actually, he hates it. I'm sure everyone's YouTube because Chris hates when people talk about it. But he hates singing live. He hates it. He hates singing live. He doesn't like doing it.
Just give him my phone number.
Yeah.
All right.
I did something. He just never liked it.
Great voice. All right, so we're gonna basically close the show. This is your audition song.
This is my audition song, and this was I used to play this one in Mongiano's too. But two of my favorite collaborators, Rogers and Hart, wrote. I guess what's almost kind of a jukebox musical, even though it isn't. Just that every song from this musical was like a hit. There's Ladies and the Tramp, Johnny One Note.
Yes.
The one I'm about to sing,
My Funny
Valentine, and it's just a whole slew of really, really famous tunes. And so this is that tune, and I sang it for my audition for Glee, and I'm ready for it. It seems we stood and talked like this before. We
looked at each other the same way then, but I can't remember where or when. The clothes you're wearing are the clothes you wore. The smile you were smiling then, but I can't remember where or when. Some things that happen for the first time, oh, they seem to be happening again. And so it seems that we have met before and laughed before and loved before, but who knows where or when. So is this the last one?
Yes.
Alright. Well guys, thank you so much for sharing this story. Such a big part of DNA of who I am and, you know, where I am now, and so thank you for being a part of that. A big round of applause for Seth and Rudetsky. Of course, to all of our partners and supporters and everybody who knows here, lots of thanks. So again, you're the best, San Francisco, and I always love you. Some things will happen for the very first time. Now they seem to be happening.